Verona is on lockdown, and that area is just a little too dangerous. We were told earlier that you couldn't get out on Highland Valley.
Well, we've had several large fires over the years in the general area of where the fire is now, and we've never had to move before. We've never been evacuated, so this is a little bit more serious in my mind. Maybe that's kind of selfish, because it was obviously serious every time it happened, but this is the first time that I've really been affected by it other than watching it on the news. So as far as physically affected, right now you can smell the ash in the air. It's in my eyes are all dry. Kind of gotta wash out my face. And you know, you can breathe it. It's in the air. So if we get any closer, at least I'm probably gonna be getting a mask, because I'm already feeling the burn in my chest from the ash. So it's a big deal, and hopefully it turns out alright.
We evacuated my truck. Just this looks like a hodgepodge, but not really. We have our other car that we filled with stuff. So anyway, I called on the answering machine and it did pick up, and that was nice. So at least the answering machine and the telephone lines connecting it didn't burn up. So it's very promising. Very promising indeed.
The effects of smoking sky.
What was your scary experience from last night?
Well, I was up, and Brian and I were both up, just kind of chilling out, and it was like 1:30, and we heard this furious knocking on our door, and I'm like, who is that? And I wasn't dressed or anything. I'm like, should I get dressed? Brian got dressed real quick, and furious knocking, like knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. And it was our neighbor, and I guess he pulled Brian. He said, "Come here." And so they went, around the corner to look at the hillside. It was ablaze, and Brian's like, "Oh, geez." So he came in, and he's like, "There's a fire. We have to go." So I kind of thought, "Oh, okay. There's a fire." So we started packing up stuff and let Lincoln sleep for as long as we could, and then he woke up and started crying like bloody murder, and so we just we put him in the car seat, and he was really calm, and then we just kept on getting more stuff, trying to think of what else we needed to get. And so we took both cars, and we were going to go to Mom and Dad's, but then we called and they were going to be evacuated too. So then we came to Scott and Trish's, and we're all refugees in the same little camp. So that's what happened.
Yeah. So mandatory evacuation.
Yes.
The sheriff came with a loudspeaker.
Yep. Driving up and down the streets. Just when we thought we'd dodged the bullet.
Here's your pills.
Thank you. Yeah, those are important.
Okay, so this is day 2 of the Exodus, and Dad, about 2 hours ago, decided he was going to go check up on the house and see how it is, and we haven't heard a thing from him since. He's not answering his phone, he's not answering the house phone. So
House phone is working still.
Yeah, house phone's working. His phone is working. It's just not answering it. So we're gonna go over to the house, check it out, and see if he's still there and what the heck he's doing, not answering the phone.
Well,
it's pretty smoky down there, so it might be closed later on. So we're gonna take some side streets, and we will see what's going on here.
yeah, trees over there.
Oh yeah, the wind is blowing pretty hard.
I mean, look at that. The wind is blowing super hard.
Yeah, not as hard as last night.
Really see
Yeah.
anything whatsoever.
So-
And what the smoke that I do see to our
You can see just how nasty smoky it is.
north and south.
But 3:42, the clock says, and it's so dark and smoky. But we've got the air conditioning on, so that helps. That's nice.
Right in the middle.
Still smell it though, even with
Yeah.
the air conditioning. That they were fighting the fire at the entrance to the wild animal park, and that is pretty much where we're going.
I am so happy to see these houses are still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here's where it's blocked off.
Okay, so we can't get through normally. If we go this way, we would go through that light.
So yeah, they were hoping to make a stand right in the San Pasqual Valley, near the Wild Animal Park. They were hoping to make a stand there, but the wind was just so fierce. It blew over a telephone pole, and all the transformers just on down the line just were pop, pop, popping, and it started this fire, and it joined up with a bigger fire called the Witch Creek Fire. And it, I mean, in a matter of minutes, the whole San Pasqual Valley just lit up. And that's when we decided, well, we were already getting ready to evacuate. Mormons are used to evacuating their homes. I don't know what it's going to look like when we get up here.
It just roared through there. It was a holocaust. It was unbelievable. And like I say, with, you know, I'd listen 15 minutes to get out of bed and get in the car. And so where'd you take your mom?
Can go back to their homes.
Check it out. Look
That
at this.
Firebird 48
Here's our neighborhood.
They caught the kids.
Yeah, looking good.
Let's go down Don Londo first.
Okay, this is the hill that was just like a war zone. It looked like hell was coming to us. I think we got really lucky, it looks like.
That, all down there. That's like 200 yards from our house. Oh, they got their hoses down there. Look, from here, check this out. From the neighbors up here, they've hooked up the hose, and they've got it snaked all the way down there, and they're putting the fire out. Good for them.
National Guard Governor Schwarzenegger is deploying National Guard.
Someone's got a fire hose set up to, oh my gosh, look at this.
Making sure the neighborhoods are safe.
Here's the burnt trees. Here's somebody's house. That's about a 10-second sprint.
Still smoking over there. Look, I mean, we can't go down there, but see, it's still smoking down in there. They just got the hose on and left it there, probably.
Charred trees.
You know what? They probably left it just like that and ran away, because look, up the street, the only way out of here is up there on Don Rolando, and the fire raced all the way up into there. They probably just hightailed as fast as they could and left this going. I don't think any firefighters been down here since they evacuated that hose.
Dog-friendly site, so we need a place to keep the dogs. We need apple juice and cranberry juice. We need milk.
Wow.
We need ice.
Oh my gosh, that is just so nutty.
People are doing
Oh.
so bad.
Man.
Anything that you can
These palm trees, the bases are charred, but the
You ever had roasted coconuts?
no. Perhaps we will.
Now's our chance. They made a stand. Crazy SOBs. So we just might move that hose for
It
them.
had not yet done so,
Yeah,
but they are
let's keep
getting ready,
rolling.
like a lot of people in South Bay. And you can imagine that situation.
Flame even right down here.
I'm gonna get it.
There's ash.
It's not the hose at all. It's the water main. They've popped it open or busted it open or something, and it's just going.
Huh.
The hose is abandoned.
I think that melted open.
Yeah? Look at this. They got their sprinkler over their propane tank.